We're back here for part 2. We're in the 4th frame of the title matches of the Mojave Conference Doubles here from Pikeville College in Kentucky. This is Ohio resident Zeke Bayt. His team's working on 3 in a row, can get out to a 20-pin lead here if they can make it 4. Oh, wow. While you guys were watching Marshall Kent's back, he just looked to leave a 10-pin, and it fell dead forward to give his team a big early 4-bagger and a big lead, which Kent hopes to carve into here, looking for his team's first double in the 4th frame. Current junior gold champ from Yakima, Washington. Oh, there we go. Our media department is chimed right in here with a... Yeah, you betcha. 10 on the pit right back at him, gives them the double and keeps them right in this match too. Good stuff here so far early on. Stephen, a 5-time champ already. 5 titles is very hard to do in the handicap division, because every time you do well, we re-rate your handicap back up. It gets harder and harder to win. Stephen also plays football, and sometimes the football cuts into his bowling time. He's been able to dedicate a little bit more to bowling this season. You can see the results rapidly improving. I betcha. Wow. Boy, he just walks up there and strikes right now. Emotionless. He's trying to stay centered. LeBrell liked it though. Jan Brewer, the governor of Arizona, just called. They said they want the shirts back. As far as I'm concerned, we can keep the shirts if they can take Jan Brewer. Whoops, sorry, that's the end of that announcement. Moving right along. Getting political on the junior tour. Good shot for Tyler, just a half 10-pin. Let's see if he can pick up this spare here. Obviously well coached. He's going to switch to a ball that doesn't hook much. Kind of go down the right side for it. And he makes it. All right. Not cross lane, but it worked. That's all that matters. Spare for Team Ottenschot there in the 4th frame. Trail by 14 on the scoreboard, but getting 30. So overall, it's a 14-pin lead. So LeBrell and Steven made up about half the handicap and half the game. Big shot here for Weird's team. You don't want to let Zeke and Fidel get too far ahead here. They look to be riding an awful lot of momentum. Cameron about as low-key as you get. Cameron could win the lottery. I think it'd be about the same reaction that's on his face right now. Also a very funny guy once you actually do get to know him. Such a fluid follow through. Will the 10 carry? No. Little half pocket. The messengers can be wicked here at Orleans, but that time not to be. As the players migrate left and play that hold, the trick is to get the ball, what we call, to get around the corner. Get the ball to be rotating through the pins as opposed to laboring to try and get that 10-pin out. If you don't quite get enough oomph on the ball, you're going to leave those half 10s. If the ball finishes late, you're going to leave ringing 10s. Unfortunately for Weir there, it's one of those half 10s. He spares it up. His team will continue to trail by 20 pins. And an opportunity for Marceva to increase the lead up to 30 if they can make it 5 in a row. Collegiate kids in town for a college tournament starting tomorrow. That's why we saw a lot of them today. Made for a very exciting and very demanding scratch division field. An awful lot of talent out there. Many of them will be back for our main event starting towards the end of next week. You betcha, just no doubt. What's up? Telling the pins what's up right there. Perfect looking shots. There, uh-oh, we're gonna get a chesty. Oh boy. I was expecting a little bit more than the way that ended. I just got it.
We gotta remove that.
Sorry, I can't edit with these things. Plug them in and send to YouTube. Leach now in his 6th frame. It's all 10. Boy, I thought we were gonna see a world-class chest bump, and it ended like that. That is on YouTube forever and ever. Dominican Republic just called. They say you're done. That's it. All right. No, nice shot from Todd there. Brings the ringing 10. And that half 10, like Cameron left, the 6-pin just kind of sits in the gutter and doesn't take out the 10. That time the 6 accelerates around the top of the 10. That's a solid 10. That's a disappointing result for them. As Leach's double really put the extra pressure on Team Todd there. So you can do just like his kid did and go cross lane, kind of down the right side as well, but unfortunately for him, that one falls in the moat. That could be a costly open. We'll see what happens. Pikeville's had a good team for quite a while. A lot of collegiate All-Americans come out of Pikeville, pros to be. Zeke actually lives in Ohio, which I think I mentioned. Another shot of Marshall Kent's back. Checked up a little early there, leaves the 6-pin. Zeke with really heavy rotation, probably the most revs out of the remaining finalists, so he's trying to get a little bit wider. That time the ball checks up on him early. Kind of lucky to leave only the 6. We've seen a lot of 6-pins in this title match. Kent's team working on a spare. Whoop, don't move your foot. Yep. Wasn't, wow. Wow, are you kidding me? From a bad break to almost a great break and then a horrible break. It was a foul and it will remain as such. But it looked like he was going to leave the 4-9, which almost would have been a good break. Instead, the 4-9 trips out way late. And that's just a heartbreaker right there. Zeke's got the 6-pin, and that you can see how Marshall is internally beside himself there. He didn't argue the foul, so we're assuming that it was at that point. Most of these bowlers know if that foul light goes off to immediately not move your slide foot and look down. He did just that, and no further argument, so clearly the foul there. Now you get that the mental challenge of regrouping yourself here to pick up this spare. Yeah, nice job. Well, not the result you wanted, but getting that mark there was at least key for him to keep his team somewhere in shouting distance in this match. That's a killer frame. We've seen, that's the second foul this calendar month. So we've seen really, really pivotal. Kyle Kingfeld in Best of the West in that title match, and that's one of our major tournaments, and that ended up that was the difference in the match. So that was a $500 foul from Kyle about a month ago, and could be a very costly foul for Marshall there. My goodness. That's way wide. He'll take 6 out of that. That was 6 more than he almost had. And Steven now working on a double for his team. Can take the lead with the handicap here if he can strike. Oh, Acuff. Labrell loves it. Acuff seems absolutely indifferent to it, but Labrell is happy about it. That's a tall, colorful man. Tricky little double wood with company here. Yeah, all right. You don't see the 1-5-8-9 made every day, but right there, picks it up. Keeps them in shouting distance. Well, 8th, 9th, and 10th always tells the story. Yours versus the last of the 7th. Cameron Marshall can still strike out for 239. Right now, their opponent's going at a 239 pace that strikes spare the rest of the way. So, still, without a doubt, in this match, but it behooves him. Randy. So you got some X's on the board right here. Behoove. Thank you. Mandatory. There you go. Nice shot by Weier. Now if you're a Fidel, you want to get right back on the string and keep maximum pressure on your opponents. The media department has handed to me that Fidel is not only bowls, or lives in the Dominican Republic, he is the 2009 Dominican Bowler of the Year. Is that adult youth or the whole country or just kids or? Come on, media department.
What's that mean?
Just youth Dominican Bowler of the Year or the whole darn thing? The whole country.
The whole country.
There you go. There we go. Thank you.
It's on the national team.
Thank you, media department. Well done. Well played. Thank you. And a Pan American Games medalist and all kinds of good stuff. Wow. You can hear him in Dominica right now. In what is it? You say, man. You can hear him in checking my knowledge. You can hear him in. You can hear him in Santo Domingo from here. Isn't that right? There we go. What he said was, "I like to bowl." Wow, another high hit from the Leach and another 6-spin. So we got all this information on Fidel. He's done this, Dominican Republic Bowl of the Year, Panamanian medalist. From under Zeke, we just have Pikeville College. Not quite. Ohio State. Not quite the same resume there. There we go. How many JTBA titles you have? One JTBA title for Zeke, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there you go. All right. He's okay too, but he's not. No. Another nice shot from Todd. Leads to 7th in that time. You want to see who wins? Check out part 3 of this. 2 exciting finishes we